today at the Akinyele Local Government Council headquarters at Monia. We're here to talk about food safety to the informal sector. We've been here all day trying to teach different stakeholders in food chain the value of food safety and to encourage them to participate in food safety practices across their different endeavors. As a vet doctor, my participation is to facilitate a session on training on safety with livestock value chain stakeholders. We have had people who transport animals. We have had people who also sell meat and process meat, people who treat animals. We talked about antimicrobial residues in meat, and we've talked about wholesome meat that are fit for human consumption. We have shown the people and other stakeholders how to identify meat that are not fit for human consumption and how to identify those that are fit for human consumption. I've had a very robust session with people participating, and it's been a very wonderful day today. We have had a very, very rewarding time with our people, with the stakeholders. You can see this from the way people contributed, participated, and asked questions.
High moisture content can lead to mold growth, mycotoxin contamination and spoilage, and also attract insect infestation. So we demonstrated how to use the humidity card, the dry card, for rapid moisture detection. Another thing that we demonstrated how to use are the hermetic storage bags, particularly the PICS bags, the Purdue Improved Crop Storage bags, which ensures that grains are properly kept, grains that have been properly dried are kept in a way that they prevent insect infestation. Infestation of grains will reduce the quality of crops and also lead to accumulation of mold, because insect infestation is associated with aflatoxin accumulation, and it will allow mold growth in the grains. We also demonstrated how to use the Neogene Raptor for rapid aflatoxin detection. And so stakeholders could see right there during the workshop how this could be conducted within 7 minutes. They could see the results of the samples that were analyzed.
Aflatoxin jẹ́ àwọn nǹkan tí a lè fojú rí tó wà nínú oúnjẹ.
They are caused by mold, by specific group of mold.
Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ tá bá gbé oúnjẹ sílẹ̀ fún bí ọjọ́ mẹ́ta mẹ́rin, àwọn olú tó máa wù sára oúnjẹ yẹn, àwọn yẹn ni wọ́n ń fa aflatoxin tá a sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà yìí. Gbogbo bí náà sì wà, wọ́n wà ní atẹ́gùn, wọ́n wà ní
but they are able to enter our food and produce aflatoxins that cause harm to humans and animals.
Wọ́n lè wọnú oúnjẹ wa, wọ́n lè ṣe ìjàmbá fún èèyàn àti fún ẹran.
They cause cancer, liver cancer.
Wọ́n máa ń fa àrùn jẹjẹrẹ ẹ̀dọ̀.
So now we are going to tell you about how to manage aflatoxins.
Bá ṣe máa ṣe àkóso ẹ̀, bá ṣe máa ṣe nípa aflatoxin náà máa bára wa sọ̀rọ̀ lórí.
So, as I mentioned, they are natural chemicals produced in food.
Wọ́n wà ní ó máa wà nínú oúnjẹ ló máa ń jẹ jáde. Kò ní ṣe pé bóyá àtọwọ́dá nínú oúnjẹ tó wà.
So, they cause a lot of conditions, including sickness and immune suppression.
Wọ́n máa ń jẹ́ kí aṣáìsàn àti dábàá àjẹsára láti
So they make it easy for people to fall ill and difficult for them to recover. So you see children that are not growing properly because of aflatoxin. The mother that is breastfeeding her child can transmit it through the breast milk. So pregnant women that eat contaminated food can transmit the toxin to their unborn children.
Àwọn obìnrin tó bá lóyún tó bá jẹ oúnjẹ tí ò dáa bí wọ́n lọ máa jẹ tòmátò ẹ̀sà àwọn oúnjẹ tí ò dáa táwa náà mọ̀ pé ilé tí ṣé oúnjẹ bá jẹ ó lè gbé aflatoxin yẹn sára ọmọ tó wà nínú.
And then also the breast milk and the weaning food that they eat.
Ó wà nínú omi ọyàn tọmọdé mu àti nínú oúnjẹ tá a fi ń gbọmú lẹ́nu ọmọ.
If the mother is exposed to bad choices, so breast milk is good, we are not saying people should not breastfeed, but they should eat well so that they don't transmit toxins to their young ones.
Àwọn obìnrin tó bá lóyún ó yẹ kó jẹ oúnjẹ dáadáa sọ pé omi ọyàn dá ṣùgbọ́n kó jẹ oúnjẹ tó dáa sára kí wọ́n lè fún àwọn ọmọ wọn náà.
So aflatoxins cause liver cancer and they are associated with other cancers.
Wọ́n lè fa àrùn jẹjẹrẹ tinú ẹ̀dọ̀ àti àwọn jẹjẹrẹ míì tó wà lára.
They can also lead to death. There's an example of a lot of people who have had illnesses many years after exposure. They don't know what happened to them. They'll just say, what you do, they don't know what has happened. But it's over a long period of time, exposure to mycotoxins can cause.
So àwọn èèyàn míì wọ́n kàn kú lójijì wọn mọ nǹkan tó pa wọ́n mọ̀ pé aflatoxin wọn ti jẹ nígbà tó ti kọjá ló ṣe pípa wọn lójijì.
So how can we control it?
Báwo la ṣe lè dènà ẹ̀?
Right from the field, aflatoxins can be controlled.
Láti inú oko tàbí dáko láti lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní dènà aflatoxin.
So remember that we said that aflatoxins and aspergillus is everywhere. The fungus that produces the toxin.
Kòkòrò káàfojú ní tó ń fa aflatoxin ẹ̀rọ tí a sọ pé gbogbo ibi ló wà.
So on the field, there is a way to control it.
Lórí oko ó ṣàtìlẹ̀ nínú ẹ̀.
We use the approved seeds, source seeds that are suitable for the environment, not seeds that will stress in an environment.
Àwọn tábàlù àwọn irúgbìn tí ó da tí a lò láti fi dè ó máa jẹ́ kí aflatoxin máa wọ inú ìgbà tó bá ìkórè wá.
Because when crops are exposed to stress, they become susceptible to the fungus that now contaminates aflatoxin.
Táwọn irúgbìn tí ó wá jẹ́ pé wọ́n ti wà tí wàhálà ti dé bá wọn tẹ́lẹ̀ náà ló ó máa rọrùn fún aflatoxin ọlọ́mọ aflatoxin ló wọnú ẹ̀. So àwọn irúgbìn kan wà tó jẹ́ pé a ti ṣe lọ́jọ́ tó jẹ́ pé àwọn kiri òní wọnú rẹ̀ àwọn aflatoxin òní wọnú rẹ̀.
Then we're also supposed to follow good agricultural practices.
A ní láti máa ṣe nǹkan ọ̀gbìn wa bó ṣe tọ́ àti bó ṣe yẹ.
Control pests, space crops properly, crop rotation, all of those are very important so that the crop is not stressed and is able to cope well and have enough vigor.
Ó yẹ ká máa ṣe irú àwọn bá ṣe ń gbin nǹkan wa ní kó jẹ́ pé ká fún àwọn nǹkan ọ̀gbìn wa ní ààyè tó ká má tán ṣùjọ sójú kan náà ní pé ká máa pààrọ̀ nǹkan tá a bá gbìn lọ́dọọdún pé ká bá ti yọ àgbàdo kúrò ká dín ẹ̀gẹ́ sí ká máa pààrọ̀ ẹ̀ bá ṣe ń ṣe.
Then also there is something called aflasafe.
Kìíní kan wá wà ó tí wọ́n pè ní aflasafe.
It is also used for controlling aflatoxins at the pre-harvest stage.
Ó ní a máa ń lò láti fi dènà aflatoxin tó bá ká tó kórè oko rẹ̀ ká tó ṣe ìkórè oko rẹ̀.
So my colleague Mr. Ken will pass it round so that you can see it.
One pass how will be after safety.
So when it is applied on the field at a particular stage of the crop, it will prevent aflatoxins from being high in the crop.
Tàbá ti fi sínú ìkọ́tàdì ní àkókò kan, òun jẹ́ kí aflatoxin tó ga nínú nǹkan ìkórè wa tàbá kórè tó.
Another way is through harvesting. We need to dry. When we harvest our crops, we should dry them quickly.
Tàbá ti kórè oko wa, ká sá wọn kó gbẹ dáadáa kíákíá.
Not that we will put them and then rain will fall, we pack it, rain will fall on it. Not that kind of dry. They should dry and they should dry well.
Kì í ṣe pa máa kó wọn sí ibi kan, òjò á pa wọ́n, á tún kó wọn padà, òjò á tún pa wọ́n, ó máa jù náà yẹn.
And also using the fixed bag or hermetic storage bag to show you how to use it can also prevent insects from entering that can cause aflatoxins to also accumulate in the crop.
Àwọn báàgì kan wà tó jẹ́ pàdé fún máa ṣọjọ́ ká máa fi stọ̀ nǹkan tá a bá kórè tí wọ́n á máa kọ́ abáṣe máa ń lo àwọn báàgì so that àwọn kòkòrò lè ráyè wọnú.
Another way is through sorting.
Ká máa ṣa inú yẹn.
We remove the moldy ones, the discolored ones, and don't give the animals.
Then àwọn tó bá ti tá bá rí bóyá bí ẹ̀wà tó ti jù àbí àgbàdo ká máa yọ kúrò ká dẹ̀ máa fún ẹranko láti jẹ wípé ẹran ló máa jẹ lé.
Because the error will still eat it and it will still come back to us.
Ẹran á jẹ àwa náà àwa jẹ náà ó dẹ̀ ti wà nú ẹran.
Another way is the post-harvest stage, how we transport our grains and how we store our grains. We need to follow good practices.
Ìgbà tá a bá ti kórè èkó wa tán, a ní láti kó pamọ́ sí ibi tó dáa, ká má yẹ kó jò pa àti tẹ́lẹ̀ kí a bá ti ń gbé lọ káàkiri láti bímọ síbi kan. Ibi tá a bá ń gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ bí ẹ̀wà lọ, ká fi kan bò kan fi rọ́bà bò tó máa ń rìn mọ́ òjò.
So they should be kept in dry and airtight condition, but the store where they are kept should be well aerated so that air can circulate.
Àwọn tó bá ti kórè a máa kó sínú ibi tó yẹ pé atẹ́gùn ò lè wọbẹ̀ wọ́n yóò ní ìgbèrí dáadáa nínú ibi tá a bá kó sí tó dé dáadáa tó dé atẹ́gùn ò lè wọbẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n nínú tá a bá gbé sí yẹn kí atẹ́gùn máa wọ nínú ibẹ̀ ìjẹmọ̀ nínú ìdára tó bá wà atẹ́gùn wọbẹ̀ tó nínú ibi tá a bá kó sí atẹ́gùn máa lè wọbẹ̀ káàkiri ìwọlẹ̀ dáadáa.
Then we need to control our pests and make our environment tidy, not dirty, not that rats all over the place, cockroaches, insects and all of that. We need to ensure that our environment is well kept. Good sanitation and control of pests is important.
Then àwọn bí eku, áyán, ìdun, ká má jẹ́ kó wà lágbègbè wa lágbègbè tí tá bá ti ń ta kó àwọn nǹkan ògùn wa pamọ́ sí.
Now, when we get home, not all of us are farmers. Some of us buy what we eat.
Àìpọ̀lọpọ̀ lára wa máa ń ra nǹkan tá à ń jẹ ní ojú gbogbo wa lágbẹ̀.
So when we get home, the ones that are floating or the ones that are light, when we winnow them, we should remove them like this woman is doing.
Ní ìsìta bá délé lẹ́sẹ̀ a fẹ́ ṣe ẹ̀wà àgbàdo àbí oúnjẹ tá a fẹ́ jẹ àwọn tó máa ń léfò ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣàn dànù ẹ má sọ pé àfẹ́jẹ́ ká fọwọ́ lò torí irú àwọn èèyàn náà máa ń ní aflatoxin nínú.
And it's also important that when we are buying, we should be aware of good quality, people that sell good quality grades.
Àwọn tí wọ́n ń ta tó kábà fẹ́ pé ká máa waste owó pé àwọn tó ń léfò ká máa tó ń ta ojúlówó oúnjẹ pé ó dábàá lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ kì í ṣe pé láì jẹ oúnjẹ tó ti ju tó ti bàjẹ́ ló ti tu ìwé tà fún wa.
And it's also important that we diversify our diet. Don't eat the same thing over and over again. Ẹ̀bà láàárọ̀, ẹ̀bà lọ́sàn-án, ẹ̀bà lálẹ́, àmàlà láàárọ̀, àmàlà lálẹ́. Let us diversify our diet.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká jẹ oríṣiríṣi oúnjẹ fún ẹ̀kọ́ oúnjẹ kan náà láti àjíjẹ ní owó àlùwà. So ká jẹ carrot, ká jẹ kùkùmbà, ká jẹ oríṣiríṣi oúnjẹ fún ẹ̀pẹ́ ẹ̀gbà yìí náà ni.
The more colors in the food, the more natural colors in the food, the better.
Ṣé rí tí oríṣiríṣi àwọ̀ bá wà lára oúnjẹ wa tẹ́yìn náà oúnjẹ yìí oríṣiríṣi àwọ̀ wà níbẹ̀ oúnjẹ yẹn ló dáa kẹ́ rí àwọn ewé bẹ̀ tẹ rí àwọ̀ pupa ń bẹ̀, tẹ rí àwọ̀ oríṣiríṣi green, so oúnjẹ wa ṣe dáa nìyẹn.
They contain antioxidants that can help our body's immunity.
Torí ti ẹ̀dá àwọn oúnjẹ tó ní kọ́lọ̀kọ́lọ̀ táwọn yìí lọ ṣe ẹ̀wà àlùbọ́sà pọ́pù gbogbo àwọn tòmátò wọ́n ní kíkọ́ tá ń pè ní antioxidant ó máa ń ran ara wa lọ́wọ́ láti dènà àrùn lára wa.
Then we should take our vaccination, especially hepatitis C vaccination.
Ó yẹ ká máa gba abẹ́rẹ́ àjẹsára ní pàtó abẹ́rẹ́ àjẹsára hepatitis C. Wọ́n fún àwọn èèyàn káàkiri, wọ́n lè gbowó ṣùgbọ́n ó dáa fún wa, ó máa dáàbò.
And so on. This will also be useful for you. Those of us at home, this is also useful for you. There's a line there that shows that anything with this color above, like this pink now, mold will grow. That means it's not dry enough. Then this color downward, that is purple to blue, it will tell you the relative humidity so that it is dry. So I will show you two batches here of corn that are the same if you look at them, and then you will see how the colors have changed. Because of time, I will leave it for 30 minutes to 1 hour. Do you see that the colors are different? So, but if you just look at the grain, you cannot tell the difference. But you see the colors of the cards. This is pink and this is like purple. The one that is purple is drier than the one that is pink. So if you leave this one and you don't dry it well enough, mold will grow. In fact, inside this one, maybe there's already a lot of aflatoxin, but if you leave it for a long time in that moist condition, it will now become contaminated with mold and the toxins will accumulate. So you can use this to quickly detect in your crop, in your grains, whether they are dry enough or whether you need to dry them further if you are a farmer. Or if you are a trader, whether you should buy from that batch or whether that batch is not a safe batch, you can put it there and say, okay, I will come back, and then you can decide whether to buy or not based on how dry it is.
Now this bank káwọn olùrànlọ́wọ́ rẹ̀ ó wúlò gidigidi gan fún àwọn àgbẹ̀ àti àwọn tí ó jẹ́ tó ń ta oníṣòwò nípa gan ọ̀gbìn. So now kí n ká àkọ́kọ́ tá a kọ́kọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe òye ẹgbẹ́ kí n kọ́kọ́ sọ báyìí. Àwọn kan máa ń ṣètò àwọn àgbẹ̀ kan tàbí àwọn oníṣòwò wọn máa ń fi àwọn èròjà wọn àwọn èròjà fún orí ìwé àti àwọn àgbàdo ẹ̀wà àpò. So wọ́n máa ń ṣèbẹ̀ wọ́n máa ń fi àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ fún mẹ́fà lẹ́ wọ́n máa ń fi sísì lórí ètò ìdíwọ́. So pẹ̀lú àpèrè àárín ìlú láti fi sí ìfẹ́nà ló bá ti fi nípa àgbègbè àwọn ọmọdé àwọn ìlú ó tó lè nípa tó kó àìsàn fún wa náà. Ìwọ́sà àwọn ọmọdé sọ àwọn ọmọ wọn àti ẹgbẹ́ nígbà tó máa ń yẹ àyà tó bá ti ìsára náà sí àwọn àpèjì wa. So all these things díẹ̀ tí accumulation náà wà result sí problem lọ́dọ̀ wọn. So now tá a bá fẹ́ gbé ilé a ní láti fi everything sí. Àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀ fi dá wa lójú pé láti ilé báyìí ó lè save àtàlẹ́ wa fún ọdún mẹ́fà jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Tí a fi anything sí, a ní ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ lè rí kòkòrò ẹni ọkàn nínú àgbàdo wọn. So lẹ́yìn tó túmọ̀ sí pé tá a bá ti ń lo àkòrí a ní láti lo anything láti fi pèsè àwọn ìgbà. Náà báwo la ṣe fẹ́ lò ó? Nígbà àkọ́kọ́ tá a máa ṣe ni pé mẹ́ta ní àpò yìí. Ẹ̀rí pé ní láyọ̀ mi fi yìí. Ìyàwó tó kan àpò yìí ẹ̀rí onígbòmí ìyàtọ̀.
I process vitamin A orange flex sweet potato into diverse products to address vitamin A deficiency. I've encountered some challenges because where I used to process my food is majorly for community women, and they are not aware of food safety. I learned that aflatoxin are toxic chemicals that contaminate foods in any stages of food production, from food production to processing and to post-harvest stages. These learnings that I've learned today, I have to involve my community women that help me in my processing. I have to tell them to sterilize the equipment that we are using, such as the knives that we use in cutting the tubers. We make sure that we wash it well, and we also make sure that the tubers that we even buy from farmers are not contaminated before it gets to food processing. So I had to teach them, I had to tell them that this is how things are done to ensure that we meet the food safety requirements in promoting food security.
Some time ago, I had challenge with going through the middlemen to get the raw materials to process with. In that, they want to use preservative chemicals on those products. We will inform them prior to the time they will supply that, okay, I don't need you to put anything into the product. Just harvest and send to us. But we'll discover that after receiving such products, while checking, we'll still observe that they have put one or two preservatives in those products. So those are the challenges we face. So we tend to boycott them now and speak directly to farmers to safeguard all those experiences.
A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ RadioIITA fún ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yẹn. Èmi jẹ́ awakọ̀ dáńfó tí a máa fi kó nǹkan ọjà oko. Kíní lèmi máa sábà kó, ata àti tòmátò lèmi máa sábà kó jáde láti inú oko. So ara nǹkan tí mo kọ́ lónìí ó pín sọ́nà méjì. Àkọ́kọ́ ni pé wọ́n ní tí a bá fẹ́ di nǹkan bí àgbàdo tàbí bí ẹ̀wà tàbí bí ọkà bàbà tí kí nǹkan òfin ní tí kòkòrò fi ní wọnú ẹ̀ tá dẹ̀ lè dì tó lè lò bí ọdún 6 jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. So wọ́n kọ́ wa ní bí a ṣe lè dì pẹ̀lú àpò. So wọ́n kọ́kọ́ lo àpò sáká, wọ́n wá di lálọ́ méjì síwájú. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní tá a bá fẹ́ lo àpò yẹn pé a gbọ́dọ̀ rí pé kò tí ì lu.
Jẹ́ awakọ̀ tricycle láti kó nǹkan ọ̀gbìn láti oko lọ sí ọjà fún àwọn oníbàárà wa. Ó jẹ́ ọjà láti gbé pé àwọn náà fi lè bá introduce àwọn farmer tá a máa bá kó ọjà láti jẹ́ pé bóyá káwọn náà check wọn kó di pé a kó ọjà yẹn gan tí òfin ní fa àìsàn tá a bá kó dé ọjà.
It's around 27 years of service as the director of Agric. Kò tí ì wáyé, in fact èyí ni alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ tí a ṣe fún gbogbo àwọn aráàlú. But as a director of Agric, àwa ti lọ fún àwọn bíi training yẹn, train the trainers workshop. So tó yẹ pé wọ́n ti kọ́ wa ní ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ food safety, tí a mọ̀ nípa bí èèyàn ṣe lè ṣe oúnjẹ tàbí oúnjẹ tí èèyàn fẹ́ ṣe bí ó ṣe ní máa kó ìpalára nípa àrùn fún yàn. Àwa ti ṣe ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yẹn. So inú mi wá dùn wípé níta ti wá kọ́ sí ara, ta ti ń ronú pé ìjọ kan wà tí a lè ní opportunity láti pé kí a ṣe irú nǹkan báyìí fún àwọn aráàlú káwọn náà fi lè mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀. Ní àwọn RadioIITA ni wọ́n wá mú wá bá wa nípa wípé tí àwọn èèyàn fi mọ pàtàkì láti máa jẹ oúnjẹ tó lálàáfíà tí í ṣe oúnjẹ tí kò dáa, láti jẹ́ kí àlàáfíà ara wọn kó lè bá a dáa tí ò ní jẹ́ pé wọ́n fi máa ṣàìsàn tó yẹ pé àmọ́ wa máa ná. So ẹ ṣeun. So ara àfojúsùn wa òun náà ni wípé àwa ti ṣètò ẹ̀ sí ara budget wípé irú àwọn nǹkan báyìí, ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ báyìí kó wáyé láti pé kí a fi lè sọ fún àwọn aráàlú. Bákan náà òun náà ni àwọn ní environmental wa gbogbo wọn náà ni a ti ń jẹ́ kí wọ́n mọ importance òní ti food safety yìí. Ara ìgbésẹ̀ tí a ti ń ṣe lórí kíní láti jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn wà wí à ń pa program yìí òun náà ni pé by the time tí àwọn RadioIITA pè wá fún workshop lára wa tá jẹ́ bí stakeholders òun náà láti sign MOU pẹ̀lú wọn. So ara tó dẹ̀ wà nínú MOU yẹn náà ló ara nǹkan tá à ń ṣe lónìí látara wípé kí a lè fún ní wider coverage fún àwọn farmers, transporters, agro-processors, community people. In fact, a lot of categories la invite fún workshop yìí. So ara àwọn kan tí à ń ṣe lórí MOU yẹn. So bá dẹ̀ tún ṣe ní local government gan à ń ṣe tó yẹ pé by the time tí a bá jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn wá aware tán, so we are planning to write a kind of a bill to our local councillors, to our local councillors, so that tó bá jẹ́ pé a kind of legislation tó lè wà fún wa lórí food safety, so inú wa dùn, so that people will know how to transport their products tí ò ní fa tí wọ́n á ṣe. So àwọn agrochemicals wọn ní máa lo chemicals indiscriminately láti fún àwọn products wa, so gbogbo àwọn kan yẹn ni à ń ṣe.
The partnership between RadioIITA and Food Safety for Africa is a strategic step in improving food safety, food security, and public health. By integrating food safety in this year's outreach, we are equipping farmers, processors, and handlers with critical knowledge of how to reduce contamination risks and improve food quality across the value chain. This collaboration reinforces our commitment to empowering communities with science-backed solutions for a safer and healthier food system across Africa.